Da na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, that's enough. Hey there, everyone! I am Robin, le sublime LSL. And this is, finally, after days, weeks, months, years, centuries of waiting, the return of Let's Play Toho Shinrebyo 10 Desires. We're going to play this game on Lunatic. I'm going to pray for the IT data security. Because we can't play for the gods. Whatever, dunno. I said play instead of pray. This game, story! It has a story now that it's not in Japanese anymore. The plot is amazing. All of a sudden there's lots of random ghosts. For now they're just random, all over the place, and Reimu thinks that's strange, so she's going to ask Yuyuko about it. But actually the ghosts, they're actually divine spirits. Divine spirits being basically spirits of dead gods, or spirits of dead humans who gain godhood, or spirits of dead humans, and the spirits gain godhood after that. So dead gods, basically. And everyone knows how the game works because of how I did the LP in normal mode before, so let's just go. 4 characters. They all have a little speech. Greedy magician. Wow, Marissa, you're awesome. Shrine maiden of 5 desires. I have to look into why 5. Sanae is shrine maiden of selfish desires and half spirit with desire for death. Yeah. Ah, Marissa. Ha. And pink. Ah, Marissa. I think the moe design of the characters in this game, it's a testament to how K-On! Has influenced the manga and anime world. I don't particularly like K-On!, but I like Marissa's design here. And look, there's even pink ribbons on her shoes! Ah! I've never looked at their shoes before, actually, and conveniently enough, they hardly have any hands drawn. Actually, they do. Let's give Zune some credit here. And Reimu doesn't look so good, let's be honest. There's something wrong with her hair, especially. And let's just play. Go! Stage 1. It starts with the really annoying section because you want to get all your spirits. And I did really well. So, great. I'm not going to explain too much, but there you go. Then it's pretty much easy. Just memorize some kind of path through the stuff and you'll be alright. Move out a bit early, doesn't matter. You want to have your full trance gauge before the mid-boss. That's all you need to want. All you need to desire to want to need to have. And the mid-boss, just trance. Yay! That's one of the things with this game. The trance power-up. What it does is make you need to not need to dodge stuff. So it's bad. Let's be honest. So basically, whenever you use your trance, you want to stay on the top of the boss for scoring reasons and bomb and life part collecting reasons as well. I did this a bit wrong, but I kind of made up. No, I did not. Yes, I did. And it's the main problem with this game, encouraging you to do stuff which makes you not need to dodge anything. I got 2.50 power items. Well, power. So this means I missed 1 or 2. And yeah, we think Yuyuko is the reason why there's all these ghosts around. It's actually not the case. To make some tea for the visitors, but no, we wanted to beat her up. But beating Yuyuko up is not that easy because she's a stage 6 boss. Not in this game. In this game she's a stage 1 boss. But she's not going to fight seriously at all. Because she knows that we're on the wrong track for searching the source of all those weird spirits. So she's just going to have a few friendly spell card exchanges, and then she's going to tell the true reason. Well, at least some of it, some part of it. And we will then move off to something more useful with regards to this plot. First spell card. Red stuff is aimed for you, so just stream it around and be sure to stay away from the blue stuff. Non-spells are actually pretty good for stage 1 boss. They're not particularly hard or anything, but if you want to like get lots of spirits, then it's not that simple. Second spell, I'm going to show my spirit milking method. Don't shoot when you're at the bottom of the screen, and when you can move up, move up, move up, move up, and move up. That never happened before in the history of the universe. That never happened before in the history of the universe. And so this was an honor for all of you to witness this. That actually, those circle of butterflies can spawn on top of your head when you're very close to Yuyuko. I'm glad to have learned this. Actually not. Does this mean I have to restart this stupid stage? Yay! La. Tack, tack, tack! I'm going to say tack a lot for no reason. It's awesome like that. Seriously, what's the point of having a mid-boss where you don't need to dodge anything? Well, on normal and easy, you won't be able, I think, to get your full power trance, rather, before the mid-boss, so it kind of makes sense, but still. Nah. Well, let's see if I can get more stuff than last time. Last time I kind of lost control around the end for some reason. Yeah, because I moved to the right far too early. And now I moved to the right far too late. Still, wow! That's called pure luck, ladies and gentlemen. So 250, nope, 249, which means I missed exactly one power item somewhere. I very often get 2.50 exactly at the end of stage 1. It's pretty interesting. I got some decent spirits, so yay, question mark. It doesn't really matter because I usually always have my three spirit things charged. For the third spell card, because Yuyuko, since she's way more powerful than every other stage 1 boss in the series, Zoom felt obliged to give her a total number of 4 spell cards, which is 2 more than every other stage 1 boss in the series, well, except for Imperishable Knight for last spell reason, but that doesn't really count, does it? Doesn't it? And it was a terrible idea, because it just means that the fight is way too long, especially because the third spell card has a lot of HP. Well, since I have more spirits than before, I can afford to continue shooting here. So that's good, I guess. I'm just not going for an actual real score or anything. And yeah, this third spell card is actually probably her hardest one, not hard or anything, but it just has lots of HP and stuff coming from all over the place, and you want to use your trance here anyway. Which means you fail the spell card. Oh no! In this game, sadly, well, spell card bonuses just don't matter anymore, because you're going to want to trance the spell cards to get lots and lots of spirits, and you're going to want, if you're going for score anyway, you're going to want to bomb the spell cards to get lots of spirits to activate your trance. So you're not going to dodge anything if you're playing for score. I haven't watched any score run replays, but probably involves lots of bombing, then trancing, then bombing, then trancing. And it's probably terrible to watch. Beginning of stage 2, yeah, so I skipped the dialogue, I shouldn't have. Yuyuko tells us we should go and check the cemetery of Nyoren Temple. Nyoren Temple is the temple of Byakuren and her friends, which is actually their palanquin ship from UFO, which was just remodeled to become a temple. How convenient does this get? And so we're going there. This we're just kind of outside outside the main entrance to the temple or something. We're not going inside the temple. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. I might play this terribly, but it doesn't really matter because I have my full trance charge. You want to activate at a good time, something like now. Why do you want to activate? Because these fairies here give you lots of bomb and life parts. What happened? Why? What happened? Was I actually too slow at killing the third one? Why? Basically I missed 2 of the thing-giving fairies. What? I'm just flabbergasted. I'm just flabbergasted. Like completely, totally and utterly. It's just flabbergasted, basically. Anyway, mid-boss! Toshino Kyoko! No, wait, sorry, not Toshino. Kasodani Kyoko, I think. I keep mixing this up with Yuru Yuri, because it's an awesome anime, and you should all watch it, especially... I'm a fan of Kyoko and Ayano, and I'm also a fan of the double tsundere as well. That's just awesome. Double tsundere. They like... it's awesome. Just watch it! And yeah, second part of the stage. Most starts off again this thing with the purplish fairies, and this thing with the fairies coming from the corners. It's not very interesting, except now you don't want to gather the spirits for this time, because you're just going to trance later on anyway. Like now. That was probably a bit early. We'll see. This time I get everything. But I missed something. I missed some stuff, so I have less pieces than usual. Forgot what the dialogue was about, I don't care, and I'm not going to... Almost. Basically, Kyoko's non-spell, all 3 of them, the mid-boss one and the other 2, they're all super hard, and you can kind of cheat by going outside the reflection zone and beat them easy, but I don't want to do that because I'm a man and I fight like a man, so I'm not going to chicken through the non-spells, even if it involves using a bomb, like for the other one. So this non-spell, easier than the first one, but still it's something to be afraid of. Still something to be afraid of. You want to move mostly vertically. The second wave is easier than the first wave because the bullets come from farther away, but there you go. Second spell. This one is pretty fun because it involves bubbles. However, it is a bit random, a bit too random for my tastes, especially because she moves around so much. You can either kill her really fast or really slowly, and it went well. Last spell, you want to go in the corners every time. This reflecting bubble is actually aimed at you. So, do what I say and the bubble will reflect most of the bullets which otherwise would be undodgeable. And if you're unlucky, she won't reflect all of the bullets, and then tough luck. Yay! So, good Kyoko fight. Good Kyoko fight. I only used 1 bomb. That's seriously good. Yeah, Kyoko, she's a difficult stage 2 boss. But only